Hi everybody, this is Kristen from A Voice and a View, and I know I'm not all put together today. I slept in, came down to the lake, and the sun is shining. Oh my gosh, feels so good. I've been sticking my head out the window with my car running, just feeling the sun on my face, and it feels so good. I haven't seen the sun in days, and it's amazing when you go through this Great Awakening journey. You're able to stare right at the sun. You know, I've noticed this years ago. The more I awakened, I could stare right at the sun and not have a problem looking at it. And now doing this again, the sun is higher in the sky and I can still stare at it for, longer than I used to. And that's because the more you awaken, the more you realize that you are a part of the sun. You are connected to God, the Son of God. S-U-N, Son of God. Okay, God is energy. God is not somewhere separate from you. We are His creation. And we are all energy and all connected. And so I'm sitting here right now trying to keep the sun off my face. See? And of course I don't have myself put together, but it is what it is, and I am guided to put this message out right now. So before I go back to put myself together, I wanted to get this message out, and I wanted to get this out last night, but so today's healing lesson is called We All Feel the Darkness. And right now, the energy is heavy out there, everywhere around us. Doesn't matter who you are, and even myself. Okay, we all feel the energy in the air, the darkness. And we are all dark and light, energy. And we have to have a balance of both. But right now we're being overwhelmed with the dark energy all around us that's being revealed in the world. And the veil is thin. And we're finding out about the e-files, finding out about all of that. And guys, I knew about this years ago. It's been quite a few years since I've known about all, what's been going on. And for me, waking up to those files and not really having anybody else around me knowing about all of that, excruciating to go through that. Alone. And I know there was others that woke up early, and that's for a reason. There was light beings that were sent in early to help you wake up, to help you with this process of ascension. Because we can't see the light until we go through the darkness, guys. We can't see the light until we experience the darkness and all the lies that we've been told. Because God is not the lie. And God is waking everyone up right now to see the lies, to see the truth, the ugly truth that it is, that it all is. We've all been tricked our whole lives. We've all been tricked. And there's a mass awakening right now. A mass awakening. You know, it's like there's basically been like a spell over us for so long. And we're finally waking up to reality that everything out there has been an illusion of lies. And everybody can feel it. Everybody is seeing it. But going through this process early and going through the fear that I felt and a lot of the experiences that I went through on my own and by myself, God has shown me how to not be fearful, to not be scared, to realize that I am powerful, a powerful child of God. And we all are. We just have to wake up to that fact and realize that we are more powerful than the devil. Okay? And the more you awaken and the more you realize this, the more protected you will be. And you will realize so much about yourself. You'll realize that you've been controlled in so many ways by devil energy. And in every video I do, I tell you how to do this process, how to heal through this process, and how I did it, and how it saved me. And again, that process is opening up your chakras, your 7 seals, your 7 chakras in the body. Okay, starting with the root chakra, going up to your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, okay, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. You have to open up your energy centers. Okay, if you don't do this process, you're going to be stuck. And you're going to have a harder time through all of this dark energy. It's very important to go within yourself when you open up your chakras. You heal your trauma one at a time, mostly from childhood. Well, usually. Your big traumas are usually from childhood, but you sit in meditation. You know, just sit there. Go out in the sun. Just sit there, close your eyes. And I forget to say this sometimes in my videos, but when you go into meditation, you concentrate on your heart. Okay, your heart chakra. You concentrate on your heart. Close your eyes, concentrate on your heart, and think about the trauma that you've been through and all the lies that are being revealed right now. See it, feel through it, relive it, see the trauma, and cry it out through your emotions, through your tears, whatever. You've got to do that to release that darkness off of you. And the more you do this process, you will be able to heal from it and handle everything else that's coming at you. Okay? This is the process to heal. And eventually you will get to a point where, yes, you still have memories of those things, but they don't control you anymore. And they don't trigger you. And you don't feel like you can't go on anymore. You don't feel like you can't handle it. Right now, I've come to a place where everything I've been through in my whole life that I'm learning about, that Spirit is showing me, it's ugly, guys. I can see it, but those negative energies don't control me anymore. You know, you build up like a filing system in your brain where everything is stored. but they don't control you anymore. And you can get out of those negative energies into the positive, into the abundance energies. But you don't stay a victim. And that's important in this video. You got to learn to not stay the victim and to rise above it all. Okay, because you are more powerful than the devil, than the ugliness and the abomination, guys. You are so powerful, you don't even realize it. And the more you stay in the negative, dark energy, the more you stay in the victim mode, the more you stay in fear, in the chaos, the more you internalize that, all of that coming at you, the harder you're going to have in this process, in this ascension process. So you have to heal yourself. You have to heal yourself gradually so you can handle everything. And the more you do it, the more you heal yourself internally, the more you're going to activate your light within you and realize that you are more powerful than you think, and that you can handle so much more. And I just got on Facebook earlier, and I saw someone on there talking about the e-files and about the Life Touch pictures. Yeah, that was a new one for me. But every time I learn something, it's like another piece of the puzzle, guys. It just all fits. And even with that coming out, it was like an observer moment. I saw it, but I didn't get emotional over it. Because the more you wake up, the more you can handle. And the more you don't feel like you're gonna die. You're gonna be so angry and stay in that manipulation energy and the control that they all tried to do to us, to our kids. And everybody can feel the heaviness in the air because we're all connected. Everybody is connected. We are the divine collective. We are all from Creator Source, from the Most High, from Spirit, from God. And I used to love, well, I still love that movie E.T. And I was watching that with my daughter yesterday. In that scene where E.T.'s light, or his heart, lights up. He's communicating with his family. You know, and that kind of was a light bulb moment for me. It's like every movie I watch, they're revealing the truth, guys. They're telling us right to our faces what's going on. They have to reveal the truth. They have to be honest about what they're doing, but they do it in sneaky ways so you don't realize it. This is how it works. So every movie I watch, it's like another light bulb moment. But rewatching E.T., when his heart lights up and he's communicating with his family, that's like us, guys. We're all connected in the Spirit, in the Holy Spirit. Our souls are connected. And it was always one of my favorite movies, and I didn't know why I was so obsessed with it. I can't even tell you how many times I've watched it over the years, but I love that movie. But we are from the stars, guys. We're all connected. And we all feel the same things. And the more energy, the dark energy that we feel as a collective, the more everyone's going to feel it. And do you remember that specific day, 911? Gotta watch what you say on here. Yeah, I know about that too. That day, it was like everyone came together. It was like we were all so sad, but at the same time, our hearts were all together. And we all felt compassion, and our hearts were connected. And we could all feel it. We started helping each other. We are not separate. And the more good we do in the world, the more we help people, the more it helps the collective, helps all of us. And a lot of us were sent in early, awakened early, to be way showers, to help everyone see the truth, no matter how ugly it was, no matter how ugly it is. But a lot of us conspiracy theorists, we were awakened early to help show you the way through and how to get through this process. How to feel through it all, how to see it and deal with it, how to make it through, how to keep going. And no matter what you're feeling, you have the right to feel it. You got to feel through it. You got to feel through it all. And some of the ways that I got through it, even though I was going through it alone, I would go down to the lake and take pictures. I'd be out in nature, around animals. It's where God really woke me up. But I had to go into hermit mode and feel through it all. And that helped me awaken. But you have to find a way to keep going. Whatever that may be for you. Take a walk every day in nature. Spend some time with God outside. And the more you do that, the better you're going to feel. And the more you're going to be able to get through this process. I said this in a video a long time ago in one of my videos. I learned this quite a few years ago, but this is the first time that we are ascending while in the body. Usually you have to transition. Before you go on to your next journey and, learn to ascend. But this is the first time that we're doing it while in the body. So we're all experiencing ascension symptoms. You've got solar flares coming off the sun like crazy. And it's all energy. And that energy that's coming down here is affecting all of us as well. The sun is actually bringing out the truth, guys. The sun affects us all because we are energy beings. But everyone is going through this ascension process together. And so many people feel alone. So many people feel like they can't go on. And it's a roller coaster ride of emotions. And with me as well, guys. I mean, I have a lot easier time now than I did before. But I still have my heavy days. And I know that's because everyone is having a hard time right now. And we all feel it because we're all connected. We all feel the heaviness around us. And, you know, like today I slept in. Shoot, I just got up somewhere around 11 o'clock, which is really late for me. Or actually, no, it was earlier today. But I ended up watching a movie for a bit. But you have to make sure you get a lot of rest. Okay, drink a lot of water. Be out in nature. Ground yourself, whatever way you can do that. Whether it's an Epsom salt bath or putting your feet directly on the ground. Because Mother Gaia is there to heal you. Helps heal your nervous system, your hormones. You know, so many ailments in the body. She's there to assist you. God created everything here, guys, in the natural world. It's all alive. Everything is alive out there in nature. And so is the earth. God gave us everything out there to help assist us in our healing. And being out in the sun is a big one. And right, like I said, right now, I put my head out the window and the sun is right on my face. And it feels so good. But you've gotta connect. Gotta find your connection with God somehow right now. Or you're gonna be stuck and you're gonna be having a really, really hard time. You gotta have a balance of both. Of God and the plane down here. Because everything is balance. As above, so below. As within, so without. Yin and yang. Everything is balance. So if you don't have a connection with God, you're not going to have balance. You're not going to have the assistance that you need. Ask your angels for help. Your angels are surrounding you. You may not see them, but they're there to help you. But you have free will, whether you ask or not, but they're there to help you. So please ask. They're waiting for you to ask. And you'll be shown signs. I know, because they send me signs all the time, guys. This has been a process that I've been doing for years. I think this is probably my 11th year that I've been waking up through this process. And it's a gradual process. Sorry, I'm trying to stay out of the sun a little bit here. It's a gradual process. And me waking up early, it helped me so much to wake up slowly. But I know you guys are getting bombarded right now from every direction. That's why it's so important for you to do this healing process, to open up your chakras, to heal yourself inside so you can handle more of the truth coming out. And the truth will set you free. That's what that means. The more truth you learn, even though it's hard, even though it may be scary, the truth will set you free. You have to see the darkness before you see the light. And it's an excruciating process. It really is. You're going to feel everything, every emotion. You gotta do this work on your own. Nobody can do it for you. You gotta help yourself. Learn that you are stronger than you think. You are more powerful than you think. God is trying to send you a message right now that He is in control. He's revealing everything everywhere. Okay? God is the Most High. God is in charge. We are now in the age of Aquarius, where the light is taking over. Okay, we go through cycles, guys. This is a new cycle we're going through. Just like everything else. You have so many years of darkness and then so many years of the light. But they're cycles. I'm trying to see if I can get that sun off me somehow. There we go. My hair's looking crazy too, I know. But yeah, the heaviness out there. It's incredible. And the more you see, the more you wake up. And right now, it's important to find a way to keep going. Stay strong. Don't take out revenge on anyone, guys. Judgment is up to God. It's not up to anyone. Yes, you live in your truth. Speak your truth. But do it in a respectful way. Learn forgiveness. It's an important part of this process. Very important part of this process, okay? Because certain souls are being controlled in the devil energy. Forgive them for they know not what they do. And a lot of them are waking up to what they have been doing that they didn't realize that they were doing. Because they were being controlled. Because they were in the lower chakras, they are in the devil energy. When you wake up, you realize, after going through this process, if you can make it out of the lower chakras, you move into the heavenly chakras, the heart chakra and above. We have all created what is happening right now. These are all the energies that we put out into the world through your thoughts, through your actions, beliefs, your words. That's how powerful you are. You change other people's worlds by all of those things. So whatever you do, you got to be careful of what you do, because you're powerful. You have abilities. Just like God. You have abilities just like God. Because you're a child of God. So you got to be careful of what you say and do down here. Forgiveness is a hard thing when you've been through hell and back, like I have, like many of us have. But in order for you to rise higher, you need to learn how to forgive people, no matter what they did. No matter what. Heal from what you've been through and rise. Forgive them and rise higher. It's an extremely important part of this process. The more you let go of, the more you heal, and you let go, and you let that darkness off of your body, the more light is activated within you. And forgiveness does that. If you stay in the resentment and the anger and revenge and all of those negative devil energies, you're going to be stuck. You're not going to be able to go higher. This ascension process while still in the body is very hard. But you can make it through. Let me tell you guys, I know there's souls out there that have been awake for 25, 30 years or more. And I can't imagine them knowing all this information for that long. And they still keep going. Like I said, it's been about 11 years for me. And I know it's been hard for me. So I can't imagine. Let's do this. Well, we'll just keep it up there. I can't imagine being here that long and having to know all this information for that long. Tell you what. But once you become aware, and awareness is key. Once you become aware of something, a lie that's been told, the more everyone becomes aware of it, the more you're protected. Okay? The more you rise and the more you're protected. And now that I'm looking myself closer, yeah, I still got makeup on from last night. I fall asleep with my makeup on sometimes, yeah. It's a bad habit. So today, keep going no matter what. If someone can do it from 25, 30 years ago or longer, knowing all this information coming out right now, you can keep going. You turn your pain into power. Okay, don't go in the opposite direction. You are more powerful than the darkness. You're more powerful than the darkness within you and outside of you. They want you. They want you to feel like you can't go on. That's what they want. And there's a reason why you're being bombarded right now. To keep you stuck. To keep you in fear. To keep you angry, depressed, to make you feel like you were manipulated, which we all were, to control you. That's how the devil controls you guys. You got to beat the devil. You got to rise above it all. You got to keep going. You got to do this work and rise higher. The more people do this, the more we rise in ascension. And you beat all the darkness that's been trying to control you your whole life. The darkness is not more powerful than you. You are more powerful than the darkness. So keep going. Let everything be revealed out there and stay the observer. It's bugging me. Stay the observer. Don't internalize all of this information. Once you see it, feel through it. Cry it out. Ask God for help. Ask your angels for help. Your spirit guides. Your ancestors are also there for help. Archangels. They're all there to assist you if you ask. And now's the time to connect. Go into meditation as much as possible. Be out in the sun. This is a hard journey. But no matter what, keep going and ask for help. And Spirit will answer you. Your angels will answer you in so many different ways. But feel through all the darkness coming at you. Feel through it all. Transmute that energy from dark to light. Because the light is information, and light comes in so many different ways. And you're gonna see the ugly truth of it all. But the more you transmute, the more you feel through all of it, the more darkness comes off of you and the light activates within you. And the more you awaken in this great awakening journey. So this is Kristen from A Voice and a View. Just keep going, guys, no matter what. Okay? Peace, love, and light. Love you all.